Hi guys, how's my volume now?
Sounds very good.
Okay, welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. To Soaring Guy and Disco Day 50, thanks for your well wishes. It's a shame you can't join us today. And Wombleway is on the beta and he will be flying along, but he won't be able to see us. And Huddison says no sound coming through. Yeah, I think we've now finally sorted that out. Thank you very much, James. I can see lots of Spitfires, which is fantastic. I can see some P38s. Now I have got the Hellcat downloaded, but I'm not seeing any Hellcats physically.
You have to be in the beta to see Sparky in a Hellcat.
Sparky, are you in the Hellcat?
I'm in the Hellcat, yeah, in beta with 1, 2, 3, 4 other betas I see.
Okay.
See Sparky.
In your own little aquarium. Oh, nice.
Universe.
Right,
That's
guys,
why we get more performance, huh?
Guys, we can get on with the first leg, I think. We should have some interesting takeoff and landings.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Watching it.
You know, it's
Steady on those brakes on the Spitfire.
yeah.
You go
So-
first, Mark.
So for those of you that are a little unsure on the Spitfire, my recommendations, I'm by no means an expert, is when you take off, don't go full throttle. You want to get your boost to about 8 and that's enough. As your tail lifts, you want to put in quite a lot of right rudder and also, and importantly, almost full right aileron. And that will hold you straight, and the moment you're up in the air, then get your gear up and you'll be away. And on landing, the only suggestion I can do, don't come in too slow, and the moment your wheels are on the ground, take your flaps up. But I find the Spitfire okay to land. It's taking off, which is a bit dodgy. And I won't be able to bluff my way out of this one because I'm recording it.
I did some practice takeoffs yesterday. There's right rudder trim down to your left. If you kind of give yourself some right rudder trim on takeoff, it really helps out.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay, so the first leg is... my goodness, what was that?
Did you hear me starting up?
Yeah, if you can just put yourself on mute for a moment. Thank you very much. Right, first leg. We're here at, and apologies if I butcher the names, and anybody who knows better, please correct me. We're here at Altenrhein, St. Gallen Altenrhein. It's a small regional airport. It does have some commercial traffic, mainly the small Embraer jets, the 170 and the Bombardier Q series, but also a lot of GA traffic, of course. We're almost right on the border with Germany, and we're not far from the Austrian border either. And our first leg is to Lima Sierra Zulu Charlie, which is Box, if I pronounce it rightly. Anybody know better? Or Bosch?
That'll do.
Bosch.
Bosch.
Okay. Now, that's formerly a military air base. It's now a civilian one, but interestingly, it is the home and location of the factory for Pilatus aircraft. And it's a straight-in approach. We're going to land runway 24. The landing altitude is just under 1,500 feet, and for this leg we need to climb to 8,000 feet to get over the high ground. As you approach the airport, I would suggest you veer slightly to the left and come over the water, and then right hand down, and then you'll see the airport almost dead ahead. So without any further ado, it's up to you guys. I'm going to witness the immaculate takeoff so I can learn how to do it. So let's get going. The one last thing I want to say, guys, if we can try and limit our speed to around about 220, 230 knots. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I can't.
Wayne, I'm at the
Chocks
holding point.
away.
Oh, somebody's on their nose.
Right.
Anybody without
Wayne,
flight
confirm
plan, the
your position.
heading is 235.
Right in front of me.
Say again.
Heading
I'm on
is
the taxiway.
235.
Wayne, what's your
That's
position?
embarrassingly me.
I'm on the taxiway, Rich.
Aeronaut, where
Alright,
you going,
okay.
mate?
I'll wait for you at the holding point.
Singistan, you're away. There goes the lightning. Crackerjack, straight down the runway.
Hard to
Foggerwall,
see
you're
if-
showing it off. You're showing off, mate. Doberman doing it nicely. Oh, Bakerfly.
Yep, I bit the dust.
You didn't do right aileron, did you?
No, I don't have,
I don't have it.
no.
Your joystick or your yoke all the way to the right.
Well, for the first time today, everybody disappeared.
Well, I better
I
get
am
away, so here we go.
I am so glad I have the Lightning, not only because it's much easier to fly than the Spitfire, but because then I can see all the other Lightnings. I love this plane.
Me too.
Look at that, textbook takeoff.
Wayne, I'm not sure I can actually physically see you.
I'm not sure if I can see you either, Rich.
Right, okay. Just let me know when you're approaching the holding point and then I'll go.
I can't see anyone.
Well, that big
Was that Skytrax?
that big
Mark's
bang
just
is the
taking
gear
off
going away.
quietly.
Yeah,
Well, I got off the ground, but not on the runway.
I'm being buzzed by my neighbour here.
First time I've even flown this thing, so I consider
Which-
that a victory.
Was that the Spitfire?
No, P51.
Oh, I have. Okay.
Hi guys, G-Chuff here, radio check.
First time in P38.
Yeah, we hear you.
yeah, we
Pretty
got
Pretty low volume,
Bye,
but I
bye.
hear you.
we got you, Mike.
The holding point, Rich.
Okay, I'm going to line up now. I think we're on different versions.
This thing was on double
What
flaps.
server are you guys on?
Southeast Asia.
Ah, damn it.
Is that Mr. Bennett?
Yes.
Welcome. Well done, Matt. Nice one.
I'm on the wrong server though.
It.
Southeast Asia, Matt. Southeast Asia.
Yeah, just right top corner, change it, and you will see everybody immediately.
Rolling.
So many spits up here.
So we're all flying blind pretty much. We don't have any in-cockpit GPS.
I do. Yeah, I have
Use the
my Hellcat.
VFR map off the toolbar.
I got
Yeah,
the
I'm
JD mod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm using the
Can
map.
happen in Speed and in the Hellcat. When you click away the how's it called, the exactly, the sighting thing, the target thing. You click this away, then you have a little GPS.
Yeah, most of the flying iron simulations, I believe you can turn on the GPS.
Airborne.
Yeah, the Corsair's got a pull-out tabletop. Hidden right behind the yoke.
I don't need a flight plan. If I just get lost, I'll just stick behind SimHanger.
I'm trying to find SimHanger right now.
I haven't seen him at all yet.
On down the pub.
It's suspiciously quiet from Mark. Mark, are you
No,
there?
I'm there.
Okay, there you are.
I'm just getting my aircraft on autopilot so I can see all you guys. And the other advice I've got for you guys is on your prop, pull your prop back. You want to get your RPM between 2650 and 26. That's my recommendation. Then you won't run into engine problems. But this is
Not a HOTUS, I
amazing.
can't do that.
So many people. I'm talking only for those with a prop. With a Spitfire, I beg your pardon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the Hellcat, I can say prop around 2,550. Cool flaps all the way closed, and the other cool flap leave it so around about in the middle. And manifold pressure around body.
Mark, forgive my not so much knowledge of the Spitfire, but I thought with the latest version of the Spitfire, they cut out the engine failures and overheating of the oil, or not?
Well,
No.
That depends on what your settings are.
Ah, okay, right. Yeah, I've got crash detect turned off, so would that eliminate that?
Not necessarily.
It's failures, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, it's the failures. You can disable it.
Do I need to adjust the air screw on the Spitfire? Is that right?
Yes. Oh well, if the engine cuts out, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Whoever just said you should be able to disable it, your audio is so low that I could barely hear you.
Oh yeah, got it. Okay, is that better?
Yes, thank you.
All right, I'll just have to lift my mic.
Is there any damage to worry about in the Lightning?
It's the same as the Spit as the Hellcat. They all have failures if you go beyond the limit too long.
So what I want to keep, can somebody tell me where I want to keep my manifold and my RPM in the Lightning?
About 35 on the manifold and about 2,500 RPM.
Thank you. I don't know if I'll be able to keep my speed up to 230 doing that, but I'll try.
James
30, is that what, how fast
but that's too fast, eh? 200, 220, yeah, Mark said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought he said 230, sorry.
No.
I think I was thinking of the heading. Heading, airspeed, whatever. They're all the
Set
same.
faster at altitude too. on
And
two.
I'm absolutely going too fast, despite my own advice.
And the airspeed on the... Sorry, the airspeed on the P38 is in miles per hour.
Oh.
Yeah, so is
it is. Oh, so
and
which is less.
It's the same on the Spit. We're talking cruise about 220 220 miles per hour. I beg your pardon.
Ah, miles per hour. Okay.
Yeah, Mustang's the same way.
So how many of you guys have got the Hellcat?
Me, Sparky.
Second, there's the Baron.
I've just got it.
It's the best warplane of our Flying Iron at the moment, if you ask me.
I second this.
Didn't ask you.
How's it going, Sparky?
Check your 5 o'clock, Matt. Check your 5 o'clock.
I'm doing fine in Sim Update 10. Love it.
Nice, Keith. Nice.
I'm seeing you in the standard version, not the clip wing, yeah?
Standard version, D-Day colours.
Yep, invasion, yep.
Mark, where are you in the group? Are you toward the front or the back or the middle?
In the ground.
I said Mark, not Sparky.
Sorry, I got that confused.
Yeah. If it was Sparky, it'd be in the ground. But for me, I think I'm at the head of the pack, but I am slowing down.
Oh, okay, just trying to find you. For some reason, it likes to not show me your name.
You have to have special code to see Mark. You have to be in the inner circle.
It's a subscriber feature.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Or you
subscribe
are
and like the video before you can see each other.
Or you're too close to him.
I'm in the airplane heaven Mark I Spit.
Yeah, James was asking how many of you guys are in Aeroplane Heaven's version of the Spitfire?
Ah, never again.
No.
No, sorry, that wasn't quite the question. How many? Is anybody in the Aeroplane Spitfire?
No, Flying Spitfire.
Well, there's at least one because he just said he was.
Yeah, but he's now so embarrassed about it. He's keeping quiet.
I always do my YouTube reviews first.
I have them both.
Yeah,
me too, so I can see them.
So you have them both, but you're flying the Airplane Heaven one?
On your 3 o'clock, Cripsy.
If I do fly the Spit, there's only the Airplane Heaven, yeah.
I just developed a preference for this one. I don't know why. I like the cockpit, and here I am.
Flying Iron, the sounds are so much better.
I think the sound in this one is pretty good too. I think it's good.
Very laggy. I think the Flying Irons one is the best one. It's got to be.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's really
and the Hellcat, they even up the level of the sound of the engine is even more amazing. It's the blades, the power, the huffs and the puffs. I love this plane. The Hellcat that is
Anybody in the P38?
Yeah, they really knocked it out of the park with the Hellcat.
yeah, it's super.
Struggling to get above
It's
150.
amazing.
The P38 is an excellent aircraft.
I
It
love
really
it.
is.
Yeah, also.
This one
Um,
isn't, because I can't get above 150.
The exhaust that gets hot, and that's like radiant. That's I love that.
On the stream, Crail PG saying, Courchevel, the hours and days I've spent skiing there in the Three Valleys. Excellent. Well, we're going to be doing a bit of skiing ourselves at Courchevel a little later on.
There was somebody
Landing on a ski jump.
I think there was somebody that was complaining they can't get their P38 up to speed or
Yeah,
something. Your
me,
audio was
no,
low,
it
so I
won't
couldn't.
go.
What'd you
me.
say?
It won't go. I can't get it above 150. It just won't go. Flaps are up, gears up.
Oh, weird. What's your manifold pressure and your RP on that?
Coming down. Well, I'm gonna. Even if I go up to 45 and then 25 or 2800, it's just I can pin it and it won't go anywhere. It's 150. That's as much as it will do.
That's weird.
Are we landing
Spoilers
somewhere?
and
Everybody
like
drop
that.
down.
I got the same problem.
We're halfway there.
Well,
I don't want to hear that word landing, and that's when all the problems are going to start.
Yeah, we're about 50% of the way along,
Yeah.
maybe slightly more, so a little bit further before we need to descend. The airport that we're landing at is Busch, if that's correct.
Busch in Switzerland, the first place of crashing. Yep.
Yeah, Busch, LSZC, Lima Sierra Zulu Charlie. Our heading towards it should be 235.
Yes.
We are landing runway 24, which is waterside. Altitude is 1,475 feet, and as mentioned, guys, I suggest you fly a little bit to the left of the airport and then turn right and come in from that side. It'll help you lose some of the altitude.
So not the one I'm flying over now, Mark. No, that's tiny.
No.
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 That's not tiny.
Wangenlachen.
No, that's not it.
Langenlachen.
Mark, I'm on your right wing, and it looks like your undercarriage is down, but that might just be an anomaly in the game.
Yeah, that does happen. That does happen.
No, my gear is definitely up.
Well, you're an expert, really. You wouldn't make that mistake, would you? I think you're still recovering from your successful takeoff.
Yeah. I have to be honest, I did do about 6 tests this morning. I didn't really want to embarrass myself too much on the stream.
Mark, I'm flying with the Tobii eye tracker, which you recommended in your video, and I got it as a birthday present. It's fantastic.
It is indeed, and I'm just going to enable it now for the stream, for the people in the stream to see it. I'm now using the Tobii eye tracker, and the smoothness of the movement is fantastic. It's so much easier to use with Track IR, which is also a great thing, but you've got constantly tweaking it. Track IR, I find you set it up and forget it. It just works great.
That's your catchphrase, Mark. Set it and forget it.
Yeah.
Did you mean the Tobii then, Mark?
And you know what? I haven't. I'm flying with the canopy open here. Oh, that's so much quieter.
It does make a huge difference, doesn't it?
Who knew? Oh, I see it. About 13 miles out. Box, not Bosch.
Mark, are you playing on the flat or on VR? I'm assuming on the flat screen, yeah?
On the flat,
Oops.
yeah. And I think because it's Swedish, French, I think it's pronounced Bush or Bosch.
Exactly.
Do you see the bush?
Yeah, the S, if it's French, the S would be silent in the end.
Sparky, you should be able to tell us, my friend, what the correct pronunciation of it.
Of in bush? I don't know. No. Bush.
You know,
Yeah,
in
that's
French, the last consonant, remember the word careful, C-R-F-L. Only those 4 consonants are pronounced if they're the last letter on the word. So since it's not any of those four, the S is silent, so it would be boosh.
Yeah, I think you're right. Boosh.
Yep.
Also, the sound you make when you
touchdown.
approach a little too soon and lose lift into the lake.
So, for those that were unable to get their speed up, is the sim rate thing, does that make your plane go slow if that's not set right?
The rate goes down to 0.25, 0.5,
No,
and
it
then
was
1.
correct. It was correct because I can see the analog clock and the seconds are ticking around correctly.
Oh,
It's just a lot of lag. I've gone to the P51 now, but I've got issues. It's so much stuttering and lag on this at the moment. I may need to restart the machine and restart it.
Can I just give a shout out to Guff Cloud, who's joined us today. He's a mate of mine, and congratulations, Matt, for getting out of the Solent and flying somewhere else for a change.
Thank you, mate. I'm enjoying the scenery.
I see Guff Cloud right there. I was just going to say, we're flying past all this amazing scenery, and it used to be on these flights. That's all we would talk about, and now none of us, we're like, yeah, whatever.
We're just get used to it.
I know.
Right. Beautiful scenery.
You have to switch to X-Plane 12, and then you come back, and now you'll appreciate it again.
Okay, guys, you should start thinking about dropping.
Thinking.
I think I might want to get over the mountains
dropping
first.
down a little bit here.
No, it's right below me.
Yeah.
Where is the airfield? I've not got tags on, so.
It's right below us.
It's in between. It's in the valley.
Yeah.
Just across the lake.
Can anybody else see a monolith structure to the right-hand side with a flat top on it?
Yep, I see it.
They're like scattered clouds.
I'm on live weather.
Yeah, I'm also like, weather is nice.
It just disappeared.
I see a lot of spits in the bush.
You better set your time to 1500 hours.
There you go, right there. Boosh.
Runway in 24 it was? Yep.
Yeah, we're going straight in the landing water side. You should lead straight into runway 24. I can see
Full stop?
Alan Paul is leading the way for a full stop landing, followed by Tango Theo. And Limes Fly VR. How are you doing, my friend?
Very well, Mark. Thanks.
I see you, SimHanger.
I have absolutely no idea where the airfield is. Apologies.
Mesmerized. I just made it on the ground. The most beautiful landing I've ever done in a Spitfire. Thank God.
It's at the head of the lake.
You should have waited for me to film it.
There's so many lakes.
Bank.
There's so many lakes. I still don't know where it is.
I'm just following everyone else. So.
Just follow me in, and we're heading towards this corner here, this little harbour area, and it's right there.
There's like 27 lakes below me and 27 harbor areas.
It says, well, look, if you have the airport markers turned on,
it says
don't. Boosh at...
I like to leave them off and then complain that I can't find the airport.
Gear down.
Okay. Well done, because you're doing that.
Yes, I am.
I'm at the gliders at the other end of the runway, where the windsock is. Yeah.
Flying through a bit of rain here. Light should clear in a minute.
Oh, it's clear weather. It's nice.
Again, guys.
Oh yeah, it's only mist.
Again, guys, for landing, what may help you is a rather steep approach, so you can continue to see the runway. You can find that quite helpful, because in the spit it is very, very difficult to see where you're going if you're coming in shallow.
Is there enough room for a curved approach?
There is.
Roger.
All you do is slip. And open your canopy and look outside from the left or right. You can do this as well.
I've got sight of runway.
I'm in the approach.
What's the recommended landing speed?
Just
Lower than
over
I'm
100.
going.
0. When you get stopped, it should be 0.
Just over 100 in the spit.
Is there a grass option at the runway?
No.
I mean, there's lots of grass.
Yeah,
so
there's grass left and right of the runway, so no problem.
Probably some trees.
I just find the grass is easier to land on, but with a Spitfire.
Yeah, it
is.
doesn't bounce.
It
It
is.
doesn't seem to bounce as much. Yeah.
True.
I'm
Aviate,
down,
navigate,
I'm down.
communicate, Matt.
Whoop.
One greaser coming up.
And then be careful with the braking at the end. I see Spitfire in the beta flipping over.
Keep the elevator back when you landed.
Yeah, you got to pull the nose up when you're slow enough.
That's right. Keep the elevator full back into your chest. Greaser.
Oh, perfect.
It's all gone
All
quiet.
right, I am down.
Right, guys, when you land, you need to backtrack, please. We'll be taking off on the same runway that we're landing on.
This looks beautiful, seeing all the warbirds coming in here.
I'll just check if Pablo Diablo's still there. You still there, Paul?
I got down. What do you know?
Nice
First time
landing.
I've landed this bird. I feel good
Crips?
about me.
I see Ho-Ho coming down.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
Take off same direction, did you say, Mark?
Well, that was a beautiful landing. Textbook.
Confirm 4 mile final for a running break.
I didn't need the grass in the end. I'm quite pleased.
Yes,
Is everyone
pretty good?
Has everyone
landing.
got a touch of frost on the ground here?
Nope. No.
No, I haven't.
Just a little bit.
Yes,
I'm on live weather, so
definitely snowy.
I'm on live weather, but what time of day are you at?
I set takeoff time 1500 hours, as Mark suggests.
Oh, I
There he is,
didn't.
Paul.
I missed that part.
Hello, mate.
I set time of day for what time it is here.
Get off the runway.
New spawn coming down. Dorsal one fin. Nice landing.
Right, my sun's just turned up, guys, so just bear with me. I'll try and get back in.
There goes Doberman. Nice landing, Maverick.
Thank you very much.
When we get a second, Mark, I'd like to pose a question to the group about power supplies and what they're doing at home.
No problem. We'll wait till we're up and away, because the next leg's quite a long leg. We'll have plenty of time.
Okay, mate. Cheers.
I got mine set up. We're set up to my heating.
Yeah.
That's all
Don't
my
win.
problem. I just plugged it in next door.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the easiest landing of the trip.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That was easy.
Oh yes.
If you look to the left at the hillside, there are buildings built coming out as if it's the surface. The hillside looks like the surface, and the roof of the building is sticking out sideways.
Turning final.
You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I must say
Yeah,
though, for default
see it.
scenery, isn't this beautiful scenery? It really is. It's lovely.
It looks.
Short final to
It
land.
looks like that scene
landing
in
long.
Inception.
Step into
This
what?
airport has so much taxiways.
Step into what are you doing?
Crashing.
All over hilly. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing wonderful today, thanks.
Are you? Is this your first time to join us?
No, it's been a while though, so, but yeah, I think Australia was my last flight with you guys.
Wow. Well, welcome back.
Thanks.
Now I hope you all opened
my
your
gosh.
canopies for the landing.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh! All these Spitfires lined up along the runway, waiting to take off. It's amazing.
James Hudson says, I won't read everything he's put because I don't want to embarrass you guys, but he was just commenting on what a great landing I did.
Runway vacated.
Yeah, of course.
Too bad.
Where's
Too bad
my
James
bucket?
can't chime in to say what a liar.
Right.
he was.
Right.
Hey, don't tempt him. It won't take him much to jump on Discord. He's done it before.
All right, my dearies. Hello, Hudson.
Right, captains, we're on to our next leg. This is the longest leg, and it's a departure from here. We're departing the same runway, same direction that we landed in. The initial heading is 208 degrees, and we're going to overfly. We're not landing. We're going to overfly Lima Sierra Tango Alpha, which is Raron. Ideally overfly it at about 10,000 feet. You're going to need 14,000 feet for this climb, because we've got some pretty high ground to get over, and we're then going to go on a little ways, 21 kilometers past Raron. We are going to land at Lima Sierra Golf Sierra, and the airport, I believe the pronunciation is something like Sion, which is S-I-O-N.
Very good.
I think it's pronounced something like Sion. And
In Switzerland?
Yeah. And
I've been there.
Cool. Wow. And it's runway 25, so we're going to be heading straight in. The altitude that we're landing at is just under 1,600 feet. But once we overfly Raron, it's really just continue following. We're going to be in a very deep valley as we overfly Raron, then just continue up the valley, dropping to about 5,000 feet for a landing at Sion. So there we go. That's the next leg. And would you like me to lead the way?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
We want to watch.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we want to watch your takeoff, Mark.
Yeah, show us how it's done, Mark.
Here we go.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Yeah, we're recording.
Do not forget to close your canopy below 160 knots.
Indeed.
Well, I have a $10 aircraft, so it doesn't open.
Wayne, where's your position?
On the grass.
I'm just behind the two Spitfires lining up.
What are you doing?
Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry, have you all left?
No, we were waiting for you.
Hey!
Have I recently updated the FlyingIrons Spitfire?
What is going on?
Because they're all in beta.
It's rolling.
I think Mark just got a problem.
That was a disaster.
Yeah. I'm watching the stream. Look just like me.
Yeah, these warbirds are harder to take off than land, I think.
Oh, I've had to restart the machine.
Yeah,
I just couldn't. So much choppiness, it's unflyable.
That's an understatement, I think.
That was terrible.
hello. Sorry, I'm just backtracking. Are we all departing now, are we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, first airport.
Hit the air, dudes.
Give it a try, if not, I'll watch the stream.
Gear up.
First tap your brakes before gear up.
Oh. Thanks for the hint. Thanks for the hint. The drinks are going on me.
Someone's cutting the grass.
The drinks are on me on the destination.
This 2000 horsepower of the Hellcat is sweet. I can climb anything.
Yeah, let's zoom it. You're on vertical.
Mark, I don't know if I told you, I'm lucky enough to live near a local airfield where the Spitfire quite often flies over, actually.
It's based there, isn't it, mate? The two of
yeah.
them.
That's amazing.
I thought it was based at Goodwood, wasn't it?
It's basically on something for I mean, half of the year. And then, yeah, it goes back to Goodwood. But I'd say it's here permanent if it's half of the year.
Yeah. I guess so.
There's
I
quite
was
a,
at the
there's quite a
air
few.
show a couple of weeks ago, and they had 16 Spitfires and 4 Hurricanes in a formation.
Excellent.
So, how many people crashed on takeoff? Because I did.
No, not a perfect takeoff.
Maybe I should be leading these things.
I'm 1 for 2, Mark, just like you.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well,
I crashed on landing. I survived the takeoff.
Turn your pitot heat on because you'll need it.
And all that practice too.
I only crash so that anybody who crashes doesn't feel bad. You know, I'm just that
Well,
sort of generous guy.
Team player, yep.
It's a method of teaching. You know, don't do this.
You should have flown the Mark I Spit.
I've always said, do what I say, not what I do, eh?
We don't do either.
There is a benefit to the tricycle gear on the P38.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I didn't want to deal with the Spit today.
On a more serious note, guys, you may have seen I did post on Discord. I suffered a power cut when in VR, and it totally knackered the sim. Everything else on the computer worked, but I couldn't load the sim in. I went on various forums and tried lots of things, but in the end I had to totally reinstall Windows and do a fresh install. All I was going to say was I've now got myself a PSU, a protected power supply. I live in rural France, and we do have the odd power cut or the odd dip in fluctuation in current. And we spend all this money on our computers, and for €150, I've got this 1200 watt protected power supply that's going to stop that ever happening again.
Is that the problem? You just had like a little power surge or something?
I was in VR over New York.
Yeah.
And we had a power cut. The power went off. When I went to go back into the sim again, it just wouldn't get past the loading menu. I just had the spinning thing, and then it went back to the Steam original. I uninstalled it. I tried lots of different things, but in the end, I had to totally reinstall Windows.
Yeah,
So,
everything
for the
that's up
sake
and running and loaded in memory. If the power is cut, these files are loaded. They can get corrupted for Windows, Sim, whatever it may be. So it can happen. Yes.
Power went out again.
Right. So for the sake of €150, I bought this 1200 watt power supply that stops all that. And I tell you, if anybody is out there, the aggravation it caused, it's just worth €150 of anybody's money.
So this is a battery-backed supply.
It's
so if your power goes,
universal
UPS,
uninterruptible.
Basically, it's two dirty great big batteries with a rectifier in there. It runs from the mains. It has electronics in there that sense when the power's going off, switches on the rectifier, and supplies you from the batteries, giving you enough time to do a proper shutdown.
Sure.
Yeah. It also gives you a cleaner power signal.
Yeah,
that's for all the data centers, all the servers that have this.
I've run one for years, so
as well. I didn't. I wish I had done, because it caused me so much grief, and I lost everything. I'm just in the process of loading everything back on again.
Yeah, I think
I had a power surge fry my
consideration.
printer once. That's me.
You know, for what is a relatively small cost percentage for what we spend on our computers and VR headsets and all the rest of it, you're protected. I'd never thought of that before, but you live and learn. That's it.
Oh, no, good advice. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, I think with the energy issues as they are, and possibly to get worse, I don't have a UPS, but it's something I'm seriously considering getting.
In winter time, when it's a strong winter and there's not enough power, that can happen now with all this world economy thing going on.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
Right.
It just saves you so much grief. So much grief.
As we're flying, guys, if you just want to have a look to your left, what magnificent scenery it is.
Wow.
And also, thank you very much to Big Rig Frosty Gaming. My pleasure, sir. Alan Cleveland, lol Mark, I think he saw my crash. Damn, I was hoping to edit that one out. I can't now. So, does anybody know a confirmed date for Sim Update 10, or is it still in the wind?
It's still soon to be announced when we're gonna get it.
I saw one site say Thursday the 22nd. And
yeah,
that
it's
there-
because it's the
and that-
graphical card driver of NVIDIA is linked with Sim Update 10, so that's a big
Right, but
chance.
that NVIDIA update's supposed to be on Tuesday. I guess traditionally their releases are on Tuesdays. So
release on Tuesday?
people are expecting it, the NVIDIA driver update Tuesday and the Sim update on Thursday.
Oh, I would say it's both on Tuesday because on this Tuesday is the keynote of the GDC.
Now you could be right because the source I saw said it would be earlier than Thursday, but it wouldn't be available on the store, on the Microsoft Store until Thursday. But
okay.
But maybe people, I don't know how you get it other than through the store, but if there's the Steam version or something, maybe that could be on Tuesday.
I don't think that'll be released before the store version. Definitely not.
No, they're both released at the same time, but the Steam version is a little bit more easy to get the update. Because it gets there's a mini update that comes from the Windows App Store for the people who have it from App Store with the Microsoft Flight Simulator, or the ones from Steam is the same. They get a little mini update within Steam, and then if you launch your sim, then you get the massive update of Sim Update 10. Check your content manager to get the road updates, and so on and so on. Because also the planes will get updated, and the Reno pack will all get updated.
Right. But those are the only two options.
Sphinx Observatory, you just flew over it.
That's what I
Observatory.
It looks like something out of a James Bond movie.
Yeah, it is.
It really does, right?
Dun, 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 dun.
Also the ALEX glacier on the left.
Dun 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 dun.
Just over Flying Jungfrau.
Two tracks.
I need a plane with skis.
Did you see that glacier on the left with the tracks?
Are we landing at
Raon?
I've landed
Mark,
there.
is this flight plan going to take us? Is this flight plan going to take us over the Eiger, whatever you pronounce it?
It's right.
Sanctioned to.
I think we're right.
You're just slightly to the left of it.
Should be this really steep wall, right?
Yeah, it's the
I can see it.
Yeah. Eiger, the Munch, and the Jungfrau are three right next to each other. Eiger's in the center. No, Munch is in the center. Eiger's
I
on
can
the
see
left.
Clint Eastwood from here.
When I was in the Air Force, we did flight training here in Switzerland with helicopters.
Oof.
That was nice.
I bet that was a bit
Bennett,
hairy.
Mr. Bennett.
It wasn't really scary. It's those mountains are enormous. If you have to land with a helicopter just next to it, like wow.
I bet they are.
And we landed on one of the glaciers, the biggest glacier here in Switzerland. It's the ALEX glacier. We landed with a helicopter. Me and my captain. We went out of the helicopter, smoked a cigarette. We inhaled two parts of the cigarettes, and then we went back in. We were getting dizzy because of the height.
Wow.
But we did it. So we checkmarked it and went back flying.
Right, guys, we're just coming over the high ground and coming into the valley. And then you want to start a descent into the valley, initially to about 10,000 until you're over Reron, and then down to about 5,000 for a final approach into Sion, runway 25.
Roger.
The next landing is at Sion.
Yep, diving into
Correct.
This area had a mesh update, did it not? Did we have a mesh update for this area? Was there an add-on Orbix mesh update for this area? I've got a feeling that might be causing my problems.
Could be.
Looking very snowy now.
Yeah. Don't crash here, or you have to go to do survival mode with the polar bears or whatever else lives here.
Polar bears?
I don't know or any cats.
Really?
What wildlife lives here? I don't know.
I think it's
goats.
We've got a
goats,
question.
yeah, mountain goats.
Payback.
Guys,
mountain goats and
Guys, we got a question on the
Unfloating boat.
stream. Blink Insomnia 1982 is asking, what do we think Wasim will do for the Xbox version of the sim? My opinion is that it will allow for more, it allow reference to third-party programs within a program, and therefore allow more complex aircraft to be implemented, such as the PMDG. I don't know if you guys want to contribute.
Also the GTN, PMS navigation, stuff like this.
Yeah, good point.
What is this that they were asking about? Maybe I haven't heard of it.
Wasim?
Wasim is like the sandbox for the planes on Xbox.
Okay.
Mark,
because it runs like code that's like dangerous, and that's why they want to keep it in kind of a separate sandbox to keep it secure, and that's Wasim.
Mark, my son's asking, can we do a Dark Star community flight?
Yeah, we could start at.
It'd be kind of hard to enjoy the scenery.
We could
need a tumbleweed going across.
We need a lot of refueling spots.
Yeah, we could start at 6 p.m. and end at 6:05.
There you go.
So not landing at Reno.
No, sir, we're not. We're gonna overfly that.
Overflying now.
We're landing at Sion?
We are.
Yes.
That's a full stop landing, runway 25.
Back in 2014, my wife and I did a 6-city tour of Europe, and she had a childhood friend who lived in near a ski area called Overance, Switzerland, and they picked us up from the train station in Sion, and
very
took us
beautiful.
up to their. Oh gosh, yeah, it was beautiful. This valley is a beautiful valley, and they have a chalet way up on the mountainside. It was absolutely breathtaking.
That's neat. So
they were from England, the UK.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm done.
I was just gonna say I dropped down into the valley to kind of come into Reno, and I feel like I'm all alone. Palmer hides in front of me, but other than that, I'm like, are we going the right way?
Are you a beta?
No, I had seen everybody. It's just that I decided to go into the valley to navigate this, and I only see Palmer hide in front of me.
Everybody,
there's a load of guys behind me. If I kind of look at 180.
Yeah, in the pack. I'm behind the main pack.
Guys in front of you, in front of me.
I'm right over Reron, and the main pack's right in front of me. So
a long high final for Sion.
What's your name? Are you Unk Monkey?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you're just going under me.
Oh, yep, I see. I guess everybody is behind us. I didn't realize.
Okay, so Sion is both a civil and a military airport. There's F-18s and the F-5 Tiger stationed there. Interestingly, there are arrestor cables at both ends of the runway in the real world, just in case they're needed for the F-18s. And it's one of the best known settled areas, or longest settled areas, going right back to the Neolithic period, apparently. Just about everybody's owned Sion at one time or another, Celtics, Romans, and everybody else. So it's been inhabited, they think, since about 6,200 BC. My goodness.
Guys, mayday, mayday, mayday. I've got engine popping and fire coming out, and I don't know why.
Well,
yeah.
If you smell smoke, take off your headset. You might have an actual fire.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Seriously.
Increase your throttle. You'll see flames if you pull the throttle all the way back, even on landing.
I've lost all power. Hang on, it's going down, guys. It's going down.
You blew your engine.
Good knowing you.
I've
You're going in the river.
Why
It'll be a nice funeral.
pull up the tablet?
There's no helicopters in the group, so you're all on your own.
Oh god, I'm looking for someone to land it now.
Should have gone in the river.
Open the canopy, fly upside down.
And pop you out.
I'm right behind you.
Take a sip out of the.
There you go. There you go.
All right, runway
Is it up on the hill or is it around this mountain?
It's in the valley.
Yeah, it's in the valley.
Oh,
you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. I'm right behind you. Oh, there you go. Oh, God.
No, I've done a flip. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll join you. I'll join you guys at the next airfield then. I don't know what happened. No, don't your Damon. I don't want you to see your. Look.
What plane you were in? Spitfire
He's
or
in a spit.
Hellcat?
He's in a spit.
The Spit.
I think you ran out of gas.
What country builds the Spitfire?
The UK, yeah?
Yeah, it's English. Yeah.
Okay. No comment.
That was before Brexit, so then they could still do something.
Gosh.
I gotta go.
Right. My son just intervened there. He pressed the Y button. Now, has that sorted the aircraft out or not?
That's put you in.
Your, wasn't it?
Yeah, you want to get up high though.
The Y.
No, but it's hang on. I've just pressed Control and E, and it's just not. It's not kicking in. It's not firing up.
Hang on a minute. If you press the Y key, it's put you in slew mode.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So just press Y again, because Control
yeah,
E.
I'm out of slew mode, Mark. I've just pressed Control and E to get it fired up again, and it's just not firing up.
Well,
so I don't know whether
you need to go back.
Is it turning over the engine?
Yeah, just
no, it's just cut out.
Just restart at Sion. Restart your flight. Go back to the main menu, and we'll meet you at Sion.
Okay, copy that.
But you just did a touchdown without crashing.
You're not alone, my engine's just failed as well. P38, I'm going to go down and land.
Oh, almost.
Check your fuel.
This happened to me before using the Spitfire. It seemed to fly for so long, and then it cuts out. I don't know whether it's a...
You have to switch fuel tanks from left to right, and so on.
My P38 is just cut out as well.
On the P38, you have to switch from different tanks on the wings.
Yeah, me and Hellcat too have to switch tanks.
You've got engine damage on.
It's just one tank.
The flight plan, can it? I know there has been problems when loading flight plans.
Mark, did you just overfly the field?
Yes, he does.
Ah, shit.
Oh, are you turning around and landing the other direction then?
No, I've overflown.
Okay,
on purpose? Power lines here also, so be careful.
It is now.
So I can just, by the time I've landed, all you guys have landed, and I've missed it on the stream. So hopefully I'll be able to catch a little bit more action.
Yeah, this is like the first time I've seen your name all day, and I just landed, and I looked up, and you were like flying over. I was like, oh, okay.
Now you've gone.
The runway.
Right, I'm spawning back in. Sorry about that.
Oh dear. I've lost all control. Everything.
Oh wow, Rambo! Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that my gear seemed to fail.
What is going on?
Literally, my gear failed everything. I was just ditching it in the grass.
Yeah, because if your engine fails, the hydraulic fails, then you have no gears, then you have to use the emergency gear down.
It's quite interesting though. We're all having the problems at the same time, aren't we?
Not me.
I've lost control of everything. I can't even change the camera angles.
You guys have exceeded the warranty on your Spitfires.
Yeah, the Hellcat is new. It's new. It's parking new. It doesn't fail.
Mark, have we been hacked?
No.
Where did you say they were built again?
Gear down.
Just.
Oh my goodness, Skytrax is bouncing down the runway.
Yeah, but I'm not crashing down the runway. That's fine.
Here comes SimHanger.
But I only see the beta users.
I can't even get back in the cockpit. What the hell's going on? Ah.
Are we landing in this valley?
Yep.
Roger.
Or did you all go too high and forgot your fuel pressure system?
I'm not a big fan of these tail draggers, I'm telling you.
Is Moose P really flying in an Edelweiss airliner?
Edelweiss.
People landing there, Buzz MC.
Anybody watch the Man in the High Castle series?
Yep.
And that theme song? Edelweiss, Edelweiss.
Sound of music.
Yeah, but it was really creepy sounding. That it sounded like some old Japanese woman singing it.
Yeah, it was a good series, that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I read the novel by Philip K. Dick, so I was really looking forward to it when I heard they were making it.
I'm glad to say I can see all the Spitfires now. I had the multiplayer business set on generic models, so I can see the Spitfires now.
Ah, yeah, I need to do that.
Crips, where are you going?
We don't actually know, Charlie, to be honest.
Are you spawning in on Sion?
I'm like, where are you going?
Final.
Short final.
Cripsy, are you in Sion?
Say again?
Are you in Sion?
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Yeah, I'm back in the fold.
So guys, we are gonna backtrack again. We don't have to go all the way to the end of the runway, because quite a long runway. But you need to backtrack a little bit for we're gonna depart again, the same way that we landed.
If you're in the P38 and you just started with the default fuel, you might want to check your fuel.
Yeah.
Where is the fuel? Where is it? I'm trying to look for the bloody thing.
I used the toolbar to look it up. I don't know how to find it in the plane.
It's down the left-hand side of the seat.
Yeah, on the left-hand side of the seat is your fuel swaps, and then on the left-hand side of the panel is your fuel amounts.
I use unlimited fuel. I find that a lot easier.
Me too.
That's cheating.
On the stream, we got Nick Brennan saying that for the P38 Lightning, you're going to keep your RPM at 2.4 or slightly below, or you're going to burn out.
Perhaps that's what I've done.
You still with us, Matt?
Anybody who says using unlimited fuel is cheating may never again use the skew Y key after they crash.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, you have to buy the plane again, and then you can fly again.
There you go.
The salute key of
Too bad,
shame.
you're out. You're out. No catching up, no skewing.
Just want to say, Mark, I enjoyed the video on the Loop Live.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a very interesting device indeed.
Hudson is loading up, and he'll be joining you in the sim on the last leg.
Great.
I gotta go. I can't wait for him. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I love Hudson.
Okay, guys, we're going to be departing Sion just now. We're going to the next airport, which is Mont Blanc.
Mont
Blanc.
Yeah,
I beg your
Mont
pardon. Let me get my tongue around that. Mont Blanc. And it is not far from Geneva, actually. It's about 70 kilometers. And we... so we'll be crossing into France, and it's Lima Foxtrot Hotel Zulu. The heading you need is 238. Now when we get there, you can climb to 10,000 feet and fly directly there, or you can do what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay relatively low, and I'm going to fly through the valleys and then come up on Mont Blanc, and basically you want to keep Mont Blanc slightly to your right, fly past the airport, and then loop round and come in for a landing runway 17. This is probably one of the more difficult landings, to be honest, because the airport is quite short. It's only 537 meters long, 1,762 feet, which is about the minimum acceptable for a Spit with tanks half full. So you need to come in fairly steep approach so you can see it, but come in slow and drop down onto the runway.
All right.
So
there's a patch of grass before the runway. I've used it in the past. It works.
I stand to be corrected, but isn't the patch of grass the runway the other side? We're landing runway 17.
I thought it was 17. Maybe I was coming in the wrong way.
Is this the one where it's got a bit of runway before with a couple of crosses on that you can't use?
There's
it all
two
depends
lakes.
where the wind is coming from, huh?
There's two lakes right at the end of the runway. I thought I was coming in on 17.
And James Hudson says he's going to join us, and he'll spawn into the group, and he's going to join us on the last leg or two. So all good. So
what's the airport code of the next airport that we're landing?
It is Lima Foxtrot Hotel Zulu.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just...
Sorry, Mark, what altitude are we going?
You have a choice of going to 10,000 feet, or alternatively you can go low and just follow through, and I'm going to fly fairly low through the valleys. I'm not going to follow the autopilot or anything. I'll do some autopilot, but mainly hand flying. So when you guys are ready, let's go.
All right.
I see a Spit with his flaps down.
Don't do
that. I often follow through when I'm flying a Spit.
Waiting for Huddleston.
I'm taking off. All those P38s here on the runway.
There goes Paulus. There goes Golf Mike, Mesmerizer. How are you, my friend?
Good, thank you.
Cripsy77, great to have you here, as well as Alan Paul, great to have you back. Arcus, welcome.
Thank you.
Sengistan, nice to have you here. The Dutch guy, welcome back. Palmer Hyde, using all the runway.
Oh no!
Dear. Carabo, welcome back.
Pin. That was pretty good.
Oh no! I was just thinking that. Oh no! I don't know what happened there.
Pin is like doing, doing, doing.
Overall heli, there you go. You're in the Navy Spit.
For so low level flying through the valleys.
Come on!
Let's see if I can take off without crashing now.
Who's in the Beechcraft?
Oh, there's a P38.
Well, at least I didn't crash that time.
I crashed both times. It's a lot easier than landing.
I agree. Yeah, you have to put on your best dancing shoes to do the pedal dance.
In practice, of course, I didn't crash at all.
Of course not.
I'll take off there, Mark. I lost a load of people in front of me. I think the server's going in and out.
I'm not having a problem, to be honest. I got so many people visible.
And talking about problems, my Quest battery is warning me it's about to die.
Yeah, that voice is way too low. We don't understand.
So
what
weather here?
My Quest battery is about to die. Talking about problems, so I'm about to disappear.
Oh no!
I have a radio check, please.
Yep, I hear you. Very good.
Right. I'll be right over to check your radio.
555. Yeah.
Morning.
All good.
So for those guys interested in flying low and through the valleys, we're just going to follow this valley all the way up. It doesn't actually go on for too long, and then we're going to wheedle our way through a little bit of high ground, and we'll be at Mont Blanc before we realise it. Lucky.
There's Hudson.
Lucky. You
doing,
were
James?
lucky. You didn't crash.
Mark, one
James,
question.
are you there?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so you're using the for VR the Reverb G2, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Do you need the controllers when you connect it to the flight sim?
I don't use that. You can use the controllers. They're a little bit clunky in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I don't use them.
But you don't need it to hook it up to the sim.
No, you don't.
I'm never using the controllers, but only when I have to get into the sim.
I'm in a G2 right now, not using controllers.
Yeah,
don't have to.
me too. I never use them.
No, but you don't need them to hook them up to Windows or something.
No, I've got my G2 hooked up, but my controllers are in the back of a cupboard somewhere, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
I just don't.
Just switch to VR and that's it.
Because I never use them. But with the Quest 2, you have to use the controllers if you want to go from the home page in the Quest 2 to.
No, you just start Microsoft first window mixed reality portal. Window the OpenXR has to be, of course, installed and active, and then you go to the sim, Alt tab, you go to VR, and that's it.
No, Control tab.
Control tab.
Yeah, Control tab.
Skytrax.
But I have to start the Rift session when I'm.
No, you don't have to go. Then you're using Steam VR or something. You're not supposed to.
No, I'm not using Steam VR.
Okay.
Somebody call me Skytrax.
Yes. Is that the P51 that you bought from the Reno add-on?
I don't know if it's a Reno. It was just on the marketplace.
Yeah, it's a Reno.
Yeah, it's the Reno.
I got the spam can one with the spam can logo on it.
You also have an Airplane Heaven one, but that's.
It's the only plane more difficult to fly than a Spitfire.
Just a quick one
more
to
difficult? Oh,
yeah,
good then.
to Tunesy and Alan Paul and whatever. You're heading up the wrong valley.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we have to quit following the valley, right? We don't go to the right.
No,
okay.
I went to the right so I can come in from the north.
Of people are going down.
Yeah, I can't fly too close to you guys. I just won't fly.
No, I'm gonna turn around and come in from the north.
You're gonna go all the way around. I gotcha.
Not all the way.
Mark
South Valley.
all the right valleys, but not necessarily in the right order.
Correct, sir. Absolutely correct. But I don't know if you can see me, but I'm just following some of the smaller valleys through. They're quite twisty, turny.
But so beautiful.
In general, we want to stay kind of towards like a 2.6 or something, heading something like that.
Yeah, you want to hit about 230, 240, something like that.
Yeah.
We're just going around the high peak there.
Because Mont Blanc is actually, it's on a heading of about 240 from Sion. It's direct, and it's not very far. It's only, I think, about 30 nautical miles. But as we get there, you'll see there's quite a scenery change.
I'll see you, wingman.
Made it over the hill, yay! A hill, mountain.
Little hill.
Who's that immediately to my left?
That's me.
It's Maracaibo.
Guy.
Ah, yeah, that's we're almost in formation. That's brilliant.
If you keep it predictable, I keep your wing.
Good man.
It looks to me like this whole formation's about ready to run into a mountain, but oh well.
I'm just looking below the scenery. I can see the little railway line down there. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, some of the scenery, the default scenery here is quite amazing actually. There's also Lucky 86 just passing you.
Are you all running the default scene or are you running the Google Maps mod?
Yeah, running default.
Default.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, don't touch that Google Maps. Don't want to break it.
Old ass Bing Maps.
Yeah, but that map enhancer tool is pretty good, so there's no real danger there. I have it installed, but I'm not running it at the moment.
Isn't there a Switzerland mesh?
There is a little one, yeah, but the default one is pretty good after that world update.
Mark, quick question getting back to the sim. What did you think of the Germany revamp?
The city update one.
Yeah, it was what it was. Very small. I think.
I hope they do that for UK London soon.
Yeah, it's on the books, I think.
They do look better.
Yeah, I think there was quite an improvement, especially to photogrammetry.
You fly over the city of Freiburg. That is really well photogrammetized.
Freiburg is a beautiful city.
It'd be nice if they updated the photogrammetry and everything of London, actually. I think it's lagging behind a lot of the other cities.
I think it's like London and Amsterdam. The photogrammetry at those two looks like it's a post-apocalypse.
Yeah. After nuclear war from Putin or something.
I bought the Orbex scenery for London, so currently got that overlaid.
Is that any good?
It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm worried that the when they redo London, it's going to be a waste of money. Possibly, I don't know.
That could be. It's always a chance, but normally they will adapt to make it match together after the update.
Yeah.
We can belay your worries, Cripsy. Yes, it will be a waste of money. You don't need to worry anymore.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's St Paul's Cathedral, isn't it? Is it?
Forget about it and move on.
Yeah. £6.
You would have wasted your money like everybody else. Like those that bought the Sydney scenery from Warbirds.
I don't care. I'm just waiting for Daedalus to come out, which is my local airfield.
Yeah.
Want.
Can't wait.
So do we need to be veering to the right here to come in from the north?
Yeah, you want to keep the airport on your right, and fly past it. And
so the airport is going to be more back to the green countryside, I think.
Yeah, and then you're going to just head
I feel like I'm
past
still
it.
heading right towards it, but I thought we were going to come in on like a 1-7.
Here it is right here.
You want to keep the airport on the right, and you want to just fly past it and come in fairly low, because the ground rises again afterwards. You're going to have to do a quick loop and turn to land runway 17.
I see, so loop all the way around. Okay.
That's it, sir. Now I've got the runway just visual now.
Take off and go around. Darn it.
I think some of you are down, but I suspect you cheated and came in on the wrong runway. Mesmerizer.
I came in the right direction.
Oh, I came in on 17.
Uh-oh.
I'm having a perfect flying day today. No crashes.
Shh. There's you.
Touch wood.
Oh, there goes my perfect flying day.
There's a risk here that we look as if we know what we're doing.
No, don't worry about that.
The trick, guys, is you've got to come in. You want to be approaching at about 110 knots, not anything more than that. As you turn to loop towards the airport, gear down. As you straighten up, you want your flaps down quite early to slow you down, so you can get to the speed that you need for a steep approach, and then drop on as early as possible onto the runway, because it is very short. You'll have difficulty stopping.
There is some grass in front of it.
I missed it.
now.
What is that? 3-5 that we have to land on?
1-7.
1-7.
Okay.
It's a
I
tight
have to
valley.
make a U-turn. Yeah.
It's tight to turn around in, that's for sure.
And the power lines on the right, if you have that add-on installed, be careful.
My P38 seems too big to turn around in this.
Ooh, power lines.
You can do it.
Oh, fuck, power lines. Oh, I made it.
Now, if you guys will get your labels out the way, I'll be able to see where I'm landing.
Oh, someone's going around.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh. Oh.
Cripsy, is that you at that hedge?
No comment.
That's an answer for you.
SimHanger, is that you passing down the runway?
That's me on the runway now, just stopping. Were you fiendishly suggesting I bounced? Because you would be absolutely right. Once again, guys, we're going to need to backtrack.
First, we need to land.
Yeah, I have to make a U-turn. I'm landing now, aligning on finals, dropping my flaps.
Oh, these trees at the front of the runway are.
I'm going to put my hand up. I had to use the Y key of shame, I'm afraid.
That's right.
Yeah, I had to use mine. I crashed in the town right on the runway. I was too fast.
You can't say you didn't warn us, Mark.
It's not that much wind, so it's perfectly possible.
I am so glad I have a nose wheel on this P38.
Yeah, like yeah. Oh, almost flipped over.
Slam on the brake.
Trees. I'm running out of runway. I'm going in the bush.
PHO51 down of sorts.
So as I was coming into land then, it started petrol popping again. I don't know what's going on. Is it my mixture or what?
Well, somebody said if you turn your throttle down too far, it'll happen.
That's correct, it will. If you pull yourself back to idle, the Spitfire's not supposed to be idling when the engine's so warm.
Right, okay.
You'll overheat your oil and pop, your engine will go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hellcat is a little bit better, but taxiing is it's pretty difficult. You have to have a steady RPMs before you can start moving, and then you have to switch your tail wheel to unlocked.
Final.
10 feet runway left.
Addison, are you with us? There's a note on the Discord chat that he's got mic issues.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mike says?
There you are.
You're there, James.
Hey. Yeah, I thought I'd join you. Show you how it's done, Mark.
Please do. I need some help on
not
this
at all.
airport.
Not at all.
Are you in the Cessna?
I look forward to your landing at Courchevel, my friend. What are you in?
Aeroplane heaven, Spit.
Oh, brilliant.
Me too. Crashing now.
Good one.
Crashing now.
Those pits are dangerous. You don't hear them.
The count of cylinders roaring today is insane.
I'll ditch my P38 now. I'm in a Heritage.
Take it.
Well, welcome everybody to France, to Mont Blanc. We are now on the last leg of our trip, which is to Courchevel. Courchevel, I'm not sure if it's ever had Spitfires in, but this could be a first. Very often it's only small commercial activities, I understand, taking place at Courchevel. Typically, from a commercial point of view, be things such as Twin Otters and Dash 7s. We'll be landing runway 22 because that is the only runway, and there's no go around, guys, because there's a great big wall, and behind the wall is a great big mountain. It's a VFR only approach, and we're in the French Alps. For this leg, you're going to need to climb to at least 10,000. And once again, I would suggest a slight snaking approach to it, this time keeping Courchevel to your left and coming in and following a valley round and then turning. Make sure you get a good view of Courchevel first and get yourself at the right sort of altitude before landing. The altitude is 6,583 feet, landing runway 22. The direct route is a heading of 178 degrees and it's about 33 nautical miles, so not far. About the same distance as Sion to Mont Blanc was, so it is to Courchevel.
And if you want a real challenge, put some snow down.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a real challenge without snow.
It's a challenge, whatever you have.
With snow, you can't see the runway, I don't think. I'll try it.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. If you don't make it, just remember, you're not just friends. You're more people that
we're brothers.
I reluctantly had to speak to once. There we go. I'm perfectly safe. I'm watching from YouTube. Oh, nice one. Nice one.
Alley-o.
Beautiful.
I'm going to use the grass here. I think the grass works better. I meant to use the grass.
Somebody just drove through the parking lot instead of down the runway. Sun oil or something.
I'm up.
I don't know what's happened with that airplane.
Lots were very quiet.
Yeah, I was so busy. I was so busy filming that I started creeping down the runway. So I'm just backtracking again because I know I'm going to need a lot of runway to get off here.
That was more hooning down the runway rather than creeping.
What was the direct heading?
178, sir.
Much obliged. I'm in the DA62, so I'm getting an early start.
Gear up.
Too much.
I'm going to cheat again and use the autopilot so I can get some filming done.
I have a question for those using Tobii eye trackers. How long did it take you to kind of get used to things using it, especially coming from VR?
Still working on it.
About 10 years.
I got one for my birthday, and I've just been trying it. I just can't quite get it tuned in yet.
Have you seen Mark's video about setting it up?
I've definitely watched Mark's video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using Mark's
Zero Mayday.
I'm using Mark's settings now.
Subtle is better. Lower your settings, make it a little bit lower, especially the turning left to right. Don't try and go too crazy.
Less is more.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bit oversensitive sometimes.
Guys, can I just put a question out there for those of you on the beta? Obviously pre-service service update 10.
Yes.
How much better has the DLSS improved things?
It's pretty good, but I'm on the previous version of DLSS. I think it's 2.4.6. So and normally Flight Sim comes in 2.4.12, I think, and I reverted back, and it's pretty amazing. It's good. It's smooth.
Is that in VR?
In VR, yeah, on the Quest 2.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm really obviously when the update comes out. I mean, I'm hoping to see like a massive frame rate improvement. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be better.
It was pretty significant for me, like about 10 frame.
Wow. Okay, that's
great.
Still
on
and I disabled the opening start toolkit, and it's better smooth.
Yes, I'm on the OpenXR toolkit as well.
Nothing.
Do you find any degradation in the image?
You have to set it on quality, yeah?
Yeah, there is a little bit of a touch in quality, a little bit downgrade, and the instruments are a little cloudy looking. They're kind of blurry.
Yeah, that's gonna be fixed with the NVIDIA drivers normally.
Even more blurry.
Yeah,
I've just gotten used to it because the flying is so much smoother.
The problem with the gauges and the text is because it's in HTML.
Right.
DLSS does not treats it as a graphic and makes the downgrade and then upscaling. So what Asobo are looking to do on this one is to mask the text in the cockpit so that it's not affected by the DLSS and the various graphic changes. But that's not going to be available on day one. The bottom line, as I understand it, and I stand to be corrected of course, but DLSS, there's no way to fix this blurry text.
Okay.
They have simply to mask it and leave it as it is, or as it was pre-DLSS, so that when DLSS applies the render changes to the to the picture, it's going to completely ignore the text, and that's how they're going to solve it, I believe.
How have you found the beta, Mark? Do you think it's a step forward?
I haven't used it.
Yeah, I've been using it since day one, and I can't fly without it. I don't understand people who stay in Sim Update 9, because it's a huge improvement for weather, the clouds, the gusts, the performance. It's huge.
Sparky, I haven't opted into the beta. I refuse to do it because I don't want to cause any problems to the base sim. So I'm just happy to wait, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I just have to quit the beta right before the Sim Update 10 is released, and then you just update, and then the update is tiny because you already have it all, most of it.
It'll come in the end.
Unless something goes wrong and then you reinstall.
I'm just using it for the are you still on Windows 10?
No, Windows 11. I don't use Windows 10 a long time ago.
Yeah, and you have no problems with that?
Nope. Even I have a performance improvements for Windows 11.
Yeah, okay.
With my G2 VR headset, I have.
Yeah, I'm Windows 11 and haven't had any problems. It's
just the newest, like it's the 22H2, I think it is. That one still has a little issues, but I'm still on the 21H2 build of Windows 11. That doesn't have any issues.
There's a new release next week of 11. H2, I think, is next week.
That I'm hopefully they have solved all the issues.
Yeah.
So Mark, you said this time keep the runway to our left and go around part way, about 3/4 away.
Yeah, keep the runway to your left and go. There's a bit of a valley before. Give yourself time to get set up in that valley, because if you're too high, you're just going to have to fly out of the valley and turn around and come back in again. So the earlier you see it, the quicker you can get yourself set up, the better.
And what heading are we ultimately on for the runway?
22. 22?
Yeah. 22.
Oh.
Charlie, this is the runway we were having a mess about on. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember this.
Guys, I don't know if you have a look down, you'll see a massive fold and a massive stitch in the satellite imagery somewhere around here. I can't remember where it is.
It goes from like snow to grass to now or something.
Yeah.
Like, all in one stitch.
It's quite bizarre.
It's on a hillside?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And it's uphill quite a ways.
It's a very short runway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most challenging runway to land on, that's for sure. Takeoff is easy, it's just go downhill and pull up.
Has anyone not got the airport marker for Courchevel?
Lima Foxtrot, Lima Juliet.
No, I have all those turned off.
Yeah, I have all these things, it breaks immersion.
Just name tags for me.
Yeah, that's the same here, name tags only.
Which you can turn on and off now in the sim with. I love that feature.
Oh wait. Oh, in update 10.
Right.
Yep, of course. Sim Update 10. Who isn't?
Okay, because I'm using the add-on to turn them on and off, and for some reason I decided to make things extra difficult this time, and I've turned them and the airport off. So we'll see what happens.
No, you just search for nameplates. I think it is in Sim Update 10, and there's a feature where you can bind keys to it to turn those on or off. It's awesome.
Great.
I just flip a switch, just don't see them when there's too many, and I can see the airport.
That'll be nice.
Plus, I have also an add-on installed to make the letters a little bit smaller and green.
Great.
Yeah, I got that.
Got the same one.
There it is, right in front.
Is there anyone else using Authenticate today?
Did you say authentic?
No. Yeah, the Authenticate.
Yeah, the 3D printed
I've got a full
controls.
authenticate setup.
Wow.
I've got them and they're amazing, but I'm not using them today.
I was hoping to pick someone's brain that uses them about the bracket that holds the throttle. It doesn't hold the weight of the throttle on mine, and it just is constantly sliding over on the pole. So
I wonder if the printing didn't quite get the size.
No, everything else seems to be okay, and I even tried putting some electrical tape around the pole to give it a bit more grip, and even that doesn't. By the time you've turned the screw, clamped it down so much, the screw just rips right through it in the end. So,
you could get on their Discord and some stuff there. There's a great community there, super responsive.
Yeah,
they will know.
I see other people asking about that as well. And
yeah, they've recently changed the filament that they use to hold it.
Good luck, Charlie.
They've upgraded it.
Yes, mate.
Because I had the brackets crack initially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah, actually, I had the same problem.
Yeah.
I actually created my own custom sort of cockpit place to put all those panels and everything, put all that onto the panel so that I don't have it twisting.
Yeah, I can see some real fun and games going on there as we approach.
I can't find the runway.
Good luck, everybody.
Just behind you, Mark. I'm watching.
Oh, I see it now.
I cannot.
There's plenty of nosedives into the runway.
Oh, I had a near perfect landing then.
My navigation map.
Again.
Stop. We'll pretend that little bit of fence wasn't there. I'm down. I'm down.
Oh dear. It's getting
It's not there now.
Somebody's on their nose. I'm gonna stop here because I want to film this.
Oh, well done.
Oh man.
Coming in, guys. Come on in. The water's wonderful.
Nice one, Mark. Nice one.
Very nice.
This was butter.
Watch you don't roll backwards, guys.
The fence. You have to pay the fence.
Oh yeah.
Lovely landings. Mochella Toll, very nice, my friend.
The snow is gone now, so it's a new way of landing there.
All things up, you are rapidly running out of runway.
Yep, and I'm running out of fuel.
Doberman, nice.
Ah, there it is.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm missing all the fun.
I don't know what you use for brakes.
Anchor.
I got lost. I'm in the mountains and I'm trying to find everyone. With the name tags off and the airport marker off, once I get lost, I'm pretty much in trouble.
Lima Foxan, that was brilliant. Well done.
Thank you. Oh, bouncy.
Bakerfly, you are running out of runway, sir.
Can I stop? Can I stop?
I'm dead.
Arcos didn't make it.
Different airport.
Oh no! I just ran out of fuel. Shit.
You're another little
I forgot to open my cockpit.
Favorite event.
Here comes PH051.
Yes, made it. Touchdown.
Oh, I could not get fuel in time.
Hudson, how did you do, James?
Slow down, Sparky.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Break. I'm gonna hit the wall.
Final.
Sparky on the rocks.
Nice one.
Lucky 86
That was
coming
good
in
landing,
very
Sparky.
nicely.
The shame about the braking.
Do you know there's an awful lot of aircraft stuck in the wall here?
It's the wall of shame.
I died.
Tunesy, are you down?
So once you hit Y, since I'm crashed up in the mountains here, how do you go up?
F4.
Okay.
Get a lot of altitude before you.
Yeah, just keep it
Hit
pressed
Y
at 4, you will go very high.
Good night, guys.
Well, this airport, guys, was listed by a TV program done on the History Channel. I'm sure a lot of you saw it. This was rated in the top 10 of the world's most extreme airports.
Yeah, St. Bart's also, eh?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was an excellent excellent episode of the History Channel.
Ah, the coffee pilot just crashed.
Yeah, very nice.
I was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, you need a special permit to land at Courchevel.
That's correct, yeah. And they're very strict on the. There are special VFR conditions, I believe, for landing as well. They're very strict on that.
Minimum 500 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Damn, I have 388.
That would be reassuring, wouldn't it, if the pilot said that to you?
I mean, I'm just taking a long distance view here, guys, and it looks absolutely amazing. Okay, so that was the final leg. Thank you, everybody, for
awesome,
joining
Mark.
us.
Thank you.
Of course you're here.
I do have a quick draw to do. So let me do that quickly. It is
What's the
for
prize?
a first prize is 1 hour with Sparky Sven.
If you have a helmet, that would be nice.
Second prize is 3 hours with Sparky.
Second prize is 3 hours with Sparky Sven. Guys, for those of you that don't know, the Sparky Sven has just started a YouTube channel where he flies different aircraft, and he's definitely worth a look up, guys.
Thanks, Mark.
So have a look. For all you do is type in Sparky Sven and have a look, and you can see his reviews and his flights. There's a certain charm to them because they are very raw, and you get his genuine first impressions.
I love the good one, Sparky. I love
How many he's got?
No editing, just pure fun.
How many have you got, Sparky?
How much? Not much. On 207, I think, followers. So very small.
YouTube though, right, Sparky?
Yes, YouTube.
Right, guys, I'm just getting the wheel ready. Just stand by. Okay.
And don't forget to ring that bell.
I have that. Stand by.
Mark, in case you have trouble with the pronunciation of the winner, it's Unk Monkey.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go.
And then silence.
Okay, so
he's tossing the ones he doesn't like.
Hang on. That seems to have moved. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it again because that didn't. The name that came up doesn't match what's on here. So let me just do that again, guys. Sorry. Okay, we have a winner, and it is Macarabo 1.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Well done.
Congratulations.
So well done. You win a £25 gift voucher with Just Flight or Sim Market, or if you're, or are you on Xbox?
No. I'm on Steam.
On Steam. So would you prefer Steam?
Yep.
Or you can have a Microsoft one. It's up to you. An Xbox gift voucher is usable on PC as well, by the way. So if you drop me a note, a personal message on Discord, please, and give me your name and email and tell me what your preference is. It can be Just Flight, Sim Market, Steam, or Xbox, and I'll arrange that for you. To everybody
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I will do.
Well done. And also to everybody who has been on the flight, thank you very much. We've had a fantastic turnout today. Really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. We have our next flight coming up next month. It's in New Zealand, South Island. It's bush strips and another stall one.
Great.
And then after that is going to be the November one is going to be airliners, because I think we're going to be doing the flight before the 40th edition is out. So I've pushed the helicopter one through to December. So we're looking at New Zealand South Island next, Stoll bush flight. Although I am playing around with the idea, and I just wanted to bounce it off you guys quickly. The Junkers F-13. Have any of you guys taken that aircraft?
Yep, got it.
I've got it, yes.
I was thinking either maybe put together a flight with the Junkers, either 52 or F-13, and try some bush strips in that. I don't know whether that would appeal or whether we just go for a straight stall. I just wanted to get some feedback, guys.
I don't have the Junkers.
Yeah, the Junkers, the classic one or the modern one?
Either. Okay, we'll go for standard stall. This is going to be a slightly different one, that a lot of the places we're going to land is not going to be an airport. It's literally going to be landing in the bush and on beaches and that sort of thing. So it should be good fun, and we'll be looking at low and slow.
Mark,
yeah, that sounds good.
Mark, are you going to do the Are you going to do a helicopter community flight? Perhaps when the update comes out.
Yep, that's so. We're doing New Zealand Island next. After that is going to be Big Iron airliners, which is November, and December is helicopters.
Okay, cool.
Okay, to everybody on the stream, thank you so much for supporting us. Really appreciate it. Thanks for your comments. To all of you here, thank you very much indeed for being with us. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Yeah.
Thanks
a lot,
Mark.
Good stuff, guys. Great flight, man.
Yeah, it was very good fun seeing you. Was awesome.